The spotlight has really been on sugar over the last couple of years, and for good reason, because reducing our sugar intake is certainly good for our health and well-being. The World Health Organization have actually released guidelines saying we need to keep our free sugars to less than 52 grams a day, which is around 12 teaspoons. And they say it's even better if you can keep it to less than 26 grams a day, which is 6 teaspoons. Now, if you realize how much sugar is in some of our foods and our drinks, you'll see there's actually quite a lot of work to do. Today, I want to take you through some of the foods that you might not realize have quite as much sugar in as they actually do. Because free sugar is not just white sugar, it's brown sugar, it's agave, it's honey, it's maple syrup. It doesn't include the sugars that naturally occur in yogurt or milk, and it doesn't include the sugars that naturally occur in fruit when you eat it whole. But when you juice it, that starts to become a problem. So we're going to start with here, dates. Now dates, while they have got natural sugars in them, if you equate 4 large dates, it's got 7.5 teaspoons of sugar in, which is a lot of sugar. It's not white sugar, it's naturally occurring, but at the end of the day, it has a very similar impact on your body. The other thing, honey. Now, honey and maple syrup are included in the same category as other types of sugars by the World Health Organization, and 2 tablespoons of honey has got the equivalent of about 6 teaspoons of sugar in it. And a lot of people are making these raw cakes and balls or whatever with loads of dates and honey and thinking, oh, it's great, but it still counts as the added sugar. The drinks you're probably more familiar with, but something that people don't realize, tonic water, that is actually a bitter tasting drink. But that bottle of tonic water there has got 7.5 teaspoons of added sugar in it. It's just the quinine in it makes it taste bitter. 1 cup of juice, fruit juice, has got equivalent of 6 teaspoons of sugar in it. Now, yes, that's sugar that naturally occurs in the fruit, and it's fine, that doesn't count when you eat the fruit whole, but when you start juicing it, the World Health Organization and me as a nutritionist start saying, hey, that's an issue because you're removing all the fiber and concentrating the sugar down. Other things that you might not be aware of, a muesli bar that's got 3.5 teaspoons of added sugar. Tomato chutney. Now, some chutneys are made with loads of vegetables and only a little bit of sugar. This one, the first ingredient is sugar syrup. So you really need to look at the ingredients list, because 2 tablespoons of that tomato chutney has got 4 teaspoons of sugar in it, which is crazy when you think it would be great to keep our total amount to 6 teaspoons a day. Then we've got a sugar-sweetened yogurt, and a bottle of that has got the equivalent of about 5.5 teaspoons of sugar in it. So you really are way better to have unsweetened yogurt. So as well as fizzy drinks, just be aware to check the amount of added sugar in some of your foods, because there'll be way more than you think in some cases. So I hope that's helpful, and I look forward to talking to you soon. For more ideas on making healthy happen, check out my website, claireturnbull.co.nz. You can also sign up for my updates there and find out more about the books I've written, Lose Weight for Life and Feel Good for Life.